highest point? Like, what was the most exciting moment for you in your career?
Wow.
Or is it multiple?
A lot of things. It's difficult, but if they ask me to pick one, I will say beating Barcelona while I was at Celtic and also getting on the scoreboard, scoring a goal against Barcelona. That was,
That was an all-time
one of the
high.
best moments of my career.
Hey guys, welcome to Mbinu TV. So excited about this episode and also very excited that you could join us. Our guest today is a soccer player, a professional soccer player. He is the Kenyan National Team captain. He's played in Celtic, the first to play in the Premier League, as well as Southampton. And he is actually now captain of CF Montreal. Please welcome Victor Wanyama.
Here's Wanyama. Stays down, Ericsson, across to Kane, goalkeeping, he's got there first. What a goal! What a strike that was from Wanyama!
I just wanted to jump right into it. How was the big move from Tottenham to CF Montreal?
I think I was getting towards also the end of my contract at Tottenham, and I had issues with the chairman, and it was not easy to leave.
Yeah.
But I had to. It was a good time for me to leave, and I'm happy now. I'm here.
Has it been an experience where you feel like you've grown and you had kind of outgrown that bit of your career and you needed to transition into this?
I would say you can never outgrow a club, because a club will always be bigger than the individual. So I think it was just a good time for me to leave and to go out and look for another challenge, because I was in England for so long as well, so I needed a change, and I felt like it was the right time for me to have that change.
Yeah, and for you, I think one of the things, like some people can say that you're iconic because you're a man of many firsts. You're the first Kenyan who played in the Scottish Premier League and also now the Premier League itself. How has that journey been?
Yeah, it's been a journey of up and downs, but more of ups than downs, I would say.
Of course.
Because performing all the it needs a lot of work to be able to perform at the highest level, and to be able to play for the clubs like Celtic, Southampton, Tottenham is not easy, but I thank God I managed to do it, and with the little injuries that I had,
of course,
so I can call it was a good journey.
That's great. Tell us about how you started being very proactive in soccer. How did that journey start?
I guess it starts from my family, It was in the family.
Yeah.
And when I was young, I grew up, in Montreal Estate, where there was also a lot of other kids. We used to come together and have a kick about, and that's how it started. And I just loved it. Whenever I come from school, I go with my friends to play football. So that was the routine.
So is this the career that you anticipated? Had you always seen yourself as a footballer?
Yeah, since I was young, I used to watch also like football on TV, and yeah, I loved it from the beginning. And my dream was just to make it one day as a footballer, as a professional soccer player.
So, okay, your family, I think like you have that athlete gene. How did that, were they a source of inspiration? Was it something that your family had wanted for you as well?
Yeah, the family, everyone loved sports. My mom did sports, my father did sports.
Yeah.
And it was great, it was great to be raised with my mom and dad because, they were always supportive. So for us, it was always easy to go out there and do what we love, and do whatever we want to do.
Yeah, so like a lot of the time we've seen you in the field, you're playing everywhere, and you've been living in the diaspora for a lot of years, right? How has that been for you, and you being a Kenyan and being identified as a Kenyan as well?
It's not easy. It's not easy, being away from home.
Yeah.
Different culture.
Yeah.
And you need to get in and adapt. So yeah, it's not easy. You have to sacrifice a lot of stuff, and it's different. You cannot just make friends easily like back home.
Yeah.
Everybody is on his own, and you need time to get friends and to be able to to interact with the people, to join also to be used to their culture.
Exactly.
So it wasn't easy, but I did it. I knew where I came from, and I knew also where I wanted to be, and that's why I had to sacrifice a lot of stuff to be where I am.
So like a lot of like the time, I find that when people see professional athletes, they see you performing, they see you being excellent, but obviously, like you said, it's not been all roses. What are some of the things, the misconceptions the things people assume about you and about this career?
I think people think everything is easy, like everything just comes like that. It's like there is a tree somewhere, you can just go and get what you want, money and everything, but it's not like that. You need to work for everything. And every day you need to perform in training to be able to get that chance of playing. So these are challenges as well. And you have also other challenges when you're training or when you're playing games. There is injuries that they put you out for long as well. And then there is also sometimes that you can have one or two bad games or even more. And when you're having bad games, people forget like you're human, and you're just trying to do your job onto your best ability. People forget this, but you can understand as well. People always talk because they are not in your shoes. They're not in your shoes, and they don't know the feeling. So you just just brush them off and do what you have to do.
And now you mentioned, there's a lot that happens behind the scenes. Your work ethic, you need to train often. What does your schedule look like usually?
Yeah, so I have to train every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
Wow.
So most of the time we train in the morning. So,
okay.
Yeah, we need to be at the club by 9.
AM.
So yeah.
Okay.
So 8 I'm always getting ready. And then I don't live far from training ground, so it's like 20 minutes to the training ground. And then from there then it's just training, and it depends with the schedule that the coach has for the team that day. So, he's always working hard, so it's not easy.
So tell me about your favorite thing about this job. Like, what do you love most about being a professional soccer player?
I think what I love most about being a soccer player is just being able to speak one language, it doesn't matter where you come from.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're Chinese, you're African,
Yeah.
you are American, you are from UK, but when you're on the pitch, you speak the same language.
Same thing, yeah.
So you're meeting new people, new opponents, and being able to interact on the pitch is just a lovely thing,
Yeah, that's really cool. Have you had to be off season at one point because of an injury?
Yeah, I've been out for long. During my time in Tottenham, I've been out for long with injuries. I had a knee injury. Yeah, but thank God I didn't have to do any surgery. So I was just out, and it was difficult time. I was not sleeping. Just wanted to be fit. So I was doing like extra, treatment by myself as well. Like
Because you wanted to make sure you get back
yeah,
to it.
like doing some going into the ice bath late night and just being able to speed up the recovery
the
process.
healing,
Yeah. So that's what we went through.
Yeah, that's really good. Okay, so where did you prefer living? With living in the diaspora, you lived in Europe, I believe that was Scotland, and then England at one point, and now you live in Montreal. Where did you most love?
I think I would say in Europe is much easier, and it was good because of communicating with the family. In terms of communicating with the family, the time difference is not that big. It's like hour or two, and it was okay. But compared to here in North America, it's a bit like almost 8 hours. So it's quite difficult sometimes to communicate with the family.
Yeah.
Sometimes they call you at 3 a.m., 2 a.m. and you're sleeping. But in Montreal, it's not a bad city as well. It's quite, I think it looks more as an European city to me.
Oh yeah.
As well. So
They speak French here. Do you speak French?
I'm trying. I'm learning. I'm trying to learn French so I can be perfect on it.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so what team do you feel, I'm not sure I should ask this, but what team did you feel most comfortable playing with in all the different teams that you played with so far?
It's just difficult. All the teams, but there is one special. You have always everywhere I've been, I'm lucky. Like all of them, where I've been, I've just felt special.
Wow.
From Celtic, Southampton to Spurs. The fans, they have been incredible, and they are very passionate. And also over here, it's amazing. I didn't know, CF Montreal would have fans who are passionate like that.
Yeah.
But I've enjoyed every bit of it, especially when you're playing at home. They're really, really good fans.
Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to ask you about the different championships or trophies that you've won so far in your career.
So I've been lucky. I've won with Celtic. We've won we won four trophies at Celtic. So we did double in one season, and then the other season double. And at Tottenham, we were really close for 3 years, really close to winning the Premier League, but we didn't do it. And then we went to the Champions League also final. We were second, but these are the things that you want to win one day. But I was not lucky enough to win. And I still have that that picture, and it's a bit disappointing, but life goes on. You know, there must be a winner at the end of the day.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm not sure you know this, but a lot of people find you very inspiring. And I wanted to know whether you have a source of inspiration. What's your source of motif? What's your source of inspiration? Possibly an athlete that you look up to, or a soccer player?
Yeah, it used to be my brother, McDonald Mariga, and I was looking up to him. And also to where I came from, you know, I came from the humble background, and you know, just moving from there, I said I wouldn't look back. I want to you know, to make the place great, and by making the place great is by going to be a professional player and do great things, so that people can remember the place as producing one of the great or great players. So that was my inspiration.
Yeah. And are you still in contact with the people you played with?
Yeah, I'm still in contact with them. We talk. And I still remember the club that I used to play for, Country Bus, and every now and then I always go and visit them. Yeah.
Okay, tell us about being the captain of Harambee Stars, the Kenyan national team. You've been the captain for quite a bit of time. How has that experience been for you?
It's not easy. It has not been easy. Yeah, it's been difficult, you know, whereby you are a captain of a team that has also challenges, you know. The management now is getting better because we have a new president that he has changed a bit. He has changed a lot of things, but it was a bit difficult, you know, at the start. You know, players not receiving their allowances on time, and also, you know, having problem with the logistics. And things like this, you know, it's difficult for a player to focus without proper management. But now it's getting better, and hopefully it can be even much better.
So what are some of the things that you feel would help growing the Kenyan national team to an international level as well?
Yeah, it's just a lot of things, you know. If I pick one, no, you cannot pick one. It's a lot of stuff. There is academies that they have to invest into, the league, youth league that they have to invest into as well, and also, you know, try in every FIFA calendar to bring to play a meaningful friendly with the team that gives you, you know, proper training and proper lessons. So that's the thing.
Yeah, for sure. And tell us about your, I'm not sure this is recent, with your recent partnership with UN Habitat, and that being the Victor Wanyama Foundation coming together.
Yeah, so there was Victor Wanyama Foundation that we've been working on a lot of projects. We've been doing the housing projects, whereby we go and build houses in ghetto, like in Korogosho. We've done a lot of houses in Korogosho to the people who are living in bad state. And also we've been giving out bursaries to the needy students who have been doing well. That's full bursary to high school from the from 1 to 4, like the full scholarship. So we've been giving them those scholarship, and also I would say the COVID thing, that when the outbreak, when it came out, we had to step in also and try and go to the ghetto places to give the lessons how to stay, you know, how to protect yourself from this virus, and also trying to provide the masks, and also we came up with an idea of you know, trying to revive the businesses of women in the ghetto who lost their jobs because of COVID, and that's where UN also came in, and we partnered to do this project, and it was very successful, and a lot of people benefited from it.
Most of the time, you're looking to support people who are from marginalized communities. The bursaries, are they focused on people who are in soccer or sports, basically?
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. The bursaries, we focus on the students who have done well, and they cannot, you know, they don't have anywhere they can afford their secondary education.
Yeah.
Their parents, they are not capable of you know, providing for them, and we try and cover that, or take that burden from their parents.
Yeah.
And I think it's good. My aim is to see the kids, you know, finish their, you know, their secondary, high school, and be somebody in the future. So hopefully one day we can generate enough, and when they do well also in their high school studies, then we can manage to take them to university as well. So that's also one of our future projects. Hopefully we can manage to get the partners, and we can look forward to doing things like that.
Okay, so like a lot of people would think, you know, Victor Wanyama is very high profile, but from what I'm seeing, you're very down to earth. What are some of the things that have kept you grounded, you know, in being yourself, and even with all the exposure you had, you know?
No, I think I'm just a normal guy like every other guy, and also my family, you know, my mom and dad, they're humble, and I think we just follow what they started, and you know, and how we lived as a family. Yeah. So I grew up like that, and you know, we always try to do the right thing, and yeah, we're just normal people trying to help.
And what was your like highest point? Like, what was the most exciting moment for you in your career?
Wow.
Or is it multiple?
A lot of things. It's difficult, you know. But if they ask me to pick one, I will say beating Barcelona while I was at Celtic, and also getting on the scoreboard, you know.
Wow.
Scoring a goal against Barcelona.
Yeah.
That was
That was an all-time
one of the
high.
best moments of my career.
What did you do? How did you celebrate that moment?
I didn't know what to even. I didn't know what to do. You know, I just ran, and I saw like the stadium is coming down.
Crazy,
but but after, you know, it was a nice feeling. You know, I was just really happy. Until now, when I remember that moment, I can still, you know, I'm proud of myself and what I achieved before.
That's awesome. What would you want to share to you know, young soccer players who aspire to be professional?
I'd like to tell them, you know, keep working, you know, and also just keep dreaming, and try and put it into reality. You know, what you visualize always, what you dream, you try to visualize it, and you try to put in some work. You know, work hard in everything you do. Just always work hard. You never know who's watching.
Yeah.
So don't take things for granted. When you get opportunity, just take it with 2 hands, and you know, give your best always, and things will be patient as well, and things the ways will open for you.
Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. We had Victor Wanyama as our guest. And if you haven't, please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. And hit the notifications button so you don't miss an episode. Until next time, mwah.